Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to finally be back. So I finally got a new laptop, which means I can edit, which means I can vlog again. So I'm glad to be back. I thought I would take you guys with me on just a normal Saturday, kind of what I get up to, what I do. So yeah, I've just woke up. I had a little bit of a lie-in today because last week I worked on Saturday, so I had a bit of a short week. A long week. Wait, what? Short weekend. So I'm catching up on sleep. I can't speak apparently. So I'm catching up on sleep. I've caught up on sleep. Oh my God, I can't speak today. Anyway, I'm not recording this clip. But yeah, so today I am just chilling at home, and then this evening I have my cousin's surprise birthday, so that should be really fun. It's in Shoreditch at Cotton's, so that should be really good. But because it is the first Saturday of the month, there's a few things I always do every first Saturday, and one of them is like, you know, my like I do a bit of like a longer devotional, which you would have already seen me doing, and I always do like my budget sheet for the month, like what I'm like allocating on my spending. I always try to like conquer my washing basket, which it never really gets conquered, but you know, I always try. And today I actually feel like making myself cornmeal porridge for breakfast. I do always try and make myself like a nice breakfast every couple of Saturdays because I just generally don't do it like day to day. And today I feel like cornmeal porridge. If you're not Jamaican, then you won't know, but if you're Jamaican, you already know. You already know. Wait, hold on. Is cornmeal porridge like a Caribbean wide thing, or is it like a Jamaican specific thing? I don't know, but my brother's actually in Jamaica right now, and that's all kind of inspired me. So I'm gonna go see if I have the ingredients downstairs, and I will bring you guys with me. I think these are the ingredients, basically. Cornmeal. Obviously we need milk. I don't have nutmeg, so I'm using mixed spice, which is just basically nutmeg and cinnamon. What's it called? Condensed milk. And I think you put sugar in it. I don't know. I'm just going to try and see what happens. Guys, whilst I was making this, I realised this is not a meal you can make with one hand. So I couldn't record the whole process. But it came out really well. I need to just taste it now. But yeah. Like, it's completely like lump free. You can't really see, but yeah. I'm really impressed. I've got my coffee and my porridge. I'm gonna try it now. It's really hot though, like you see the steam coming off of it. This reminds me of Jamaica. I went to Jamaica in 2016. I was supposed to be going this month, but I'm not. Anyway, long story. This reminds me of Jamaica. If you're Jamaican, yeah, and you're watching this, do you guys remember chocolate tea? Like your grandparents used to give you chocolate tea. Like chocolate tea and cornmeal porridge remind me of Jamaica so much. Delicious. I'm very proud of myself. Hey guys, so on my last video I had a lot of people asking me where I got my sweatshirt from. So if you have watched any, and I mean any of my vlogs in the last 6 to 8 months, you will see that I'm constantly wearing a grey sweatshirt that's a totally on it, very similar to this one. And even when I was watching the video I realised, oh my gosh, I wear this sweatshirt so much, so I actually ordered myself a new one in black because I was like, I don't want people to judge me because I'm re-wearing the same sweatshirt all the time. But after my last video I had a lot of people messaging me, where did you get your sweatshirt from? I really love it. I'm a Christian and I want to wear more Christian clothing brands. Where do I find them? And so I was just naturally sending people the link, and then I realized a lot of them were sold out. So I actually, being the main character that I am, decided to message the brand owner on Instagram and ask her could she restock them, because I personally wanted to buy one, and also my sister, my best friend, wanted to buy one, and I knew loads of people have been asking me for it. So I reached out to her, and not only did she say she was going to restock it, but she also said she's going to make me a brand ambassador for the brand, and she gave me my own discount code. Guys, me, little old me, like I am so gassed. Like if you guys, I mean, if you watch any of my vlogs, you will see I'm constantly wearing my sweatshirt, and I have such a good relationship with the brand owner, Shahinda. She's such a lovely girl, and she has kept Christ at the center of her business. And so for me to be even able to represent Christ in this kind of way, I feel so proud of her and myself and of the brand and of God. Like I can't believe it. I'm so happy. And they do loads of different kinds of clothes. They do hoodies, tracksuits, bomber jackets, hats, tote bags, like the lot. Like, and even from just wearing this all the time, like I always have people ask me, what does this stand for? What does this stand for? And I'm like, it just says holy, like it just stands for holiness. But it started so many opportunities for me to evangelize to people at work, when I've been at the post office, like literally everywhere I go, and representing God in this way. Like the clothes you wear are such an expression of yourself. And yeah, I'm so happy. So if you would like to, and I'm saying this exclusively to my YouTube watchers, okay, you guys are you're getting plugged first. This is not going anywhere else before it goes on YouTube. So if you would like to buy a sweatshirt, put code Rianne in the checkout. I'm going to put the link below to the website. But yeah, put code Rianne in the checkout and you'll get 10% off. Guys, run it up. Run it up, because I want to keep pushing this brand, because I truly believe in it. And Shahinda is such an amazing creative person, and the clothes are such great quality. Like you've seen my grey jumper, I've had that for months. I've rewashed it and I wear it like basically every day. So I've rewashed it countless amount of times, and the quality has remained perfect. Like literally, no matter how many times you wash it, it doesn't shrink. The logo doesn't peel off. Like such great quality clothing. So make sure you pick something up and use my discount code. Alright guys, I'm out of the shower, I'm nice and clean in my cozy jumper. I am finally gonna call BT and switch over the internet, and then I'm gonna do my budget. I know I keep saying what I'm gonna do and not actually doing it, but now I'm actually gonna do it. So I'm finally done with all my internet stuff that I had to sort out. The Wi-Fi is now sorted, so now I'm going to do my budget for the month, and I do it every month, and basically it doesn't change, it's the same figures basically, but I just put my actuals in so that I know if I've had any leftover money, I'm just going to add it to my savings, whether it's my emergency savings, holiday savings, or my life savings. But yeah, I kind of just do my actuals for the month so that I can also assess whether if I'm overspending on any particular thing, I can be like, maybe I don't need that much, or I need more, or whatever. So it's just a way of like assessing it for myself so I can stay on top of my finances. But I use the Notion app, and I genuinely think it's one of the best apps for budgeting. Well, for everything. I put everything that happens in my life into Notion, like literally everything. I do my devotional notes in there. I do all my financial planning. I do all my my vision board, literally even my work stuff. Everything is in Notion for me. I'm a big Notion fan, and I have the app on my phone, so it allows me to kind of take it on the go with me. I am not sponsored by Notion, so I should really shut up, but genuinely love it. And I thought I would show you guys, because obviously it is and I'm in Feb, but it's still the start of the year. So if you wanted an app to use to just have a clearer sight of your budgeting for the month, it is really easy to use. And I will put myself out there. I am more than happy to do anyone's budget if they want me to help, because I love doing people's budgets. I genuinely, I don't know why, it's one of the most enjoyable things for me. I love planning people's lives and being like, if you do this amount, save this amount for this many months, you'll have this much. And I just, it's so fun. So I'm going to show you guys my Notion app, but I am going to show you basically my template board, because I don't want you to see how much I'm actually saving or spending, because you guys might judge me. So yeah, I'll show you Right, so this is the app I use, Notion. And yeah, so this is my monthly budget, and it's so good because it like allows you to put like different items into it, and then it allows you to also categorize them. So you're like, so I've got tithe, rent, life savings, laptop, food, travel, church, socializing, miscellaneous, emergency savings, maintenance, holiday, pet, subscriptions. And it's quite cool because it's all categorized. If you just want to see any particular given category, you can group it by category, and it does it all for you. And I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to use. So if you want to do your budget for the month, you can do it. And what is really cool is if you wanted to like do actuals for each month, so you could just like add a column and you can just add it in. One sec, give me a second. So here you can add like a little column just to like put in how much you actually spend. So say you don't actually spend that amount, you spend less, you can just put it in here. Obviously these numbers are like random numbers, guys, so don't actually think this is what I'm spending on whatever. But yeah, you can put actuals. So say that month you save less or you spend less on socializing or whatever, you can put the actuals in here. And yeah. Right guys, I am done with my budget and I'm done with all like my little Saturday tasks. I've done my budget, I've changed over the Wi-Fi, I did my nails, I did a bit of self-care, and so now I think my friends are on their way here, so we're going to chill for a bit before I get ready to go out tonight. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about something in particular. So basically, obviously you guys know I used to be a podcast. I used to love podcasting and I used to speak about God a lot on my podcast. But over the years, I obviously transitioned over the last year, I have transitioned more to vlogging. And one of the things that I really felt like convicted about is I really wanted the presence of scripture and my faith to still be heavily influencing my videos. And so one of the things I want to bring back into my channel is just me speaking about my revelations, my relationship with God and stuff like that. I don't really see myself doing loads of sit down videos, but I kind of want to like feed it into the vlogs a lot more. And it's actually funny because I had that thought and I had that feeling and I actually prayed about it, and then this morning I actually really had an interesting like conversation with God, just a conviction from God about a particular thing that's been on my heart recently. And I thought, you know what better time to share it than now. So over the last few weeks, I've been going through a lot in terms of decision making and just like thinking a lot about my faith and how to grow more. I've not been happy with the amount I've grown in the last like year, and I really wanted to challenge myself to not just grow in proximity to God, but to grow in intimacy with God. And one of the Bible stories that has been coming up as I've been just praying and thinking about things, and just even specifically today, was the story of Meshach, Shadrach and Abednego, and how, I don't know if you've read it, but if you haven't read it, it's in Daniel 3, the book of Daniel, chapter 3. And it's basically a story of 3 Hebrew boys who were told by the king of Babylon to bow down to him. If not, he was going to put them in the fiery furnace. And they basically stood up to him and they were like, well, we're not bowing down to you because we serve a good God. And he was like, fine, putting you in the fiery furnace, put them in there. And then he was like, okay, I can see them in there, but I can see them, and then there's a figure of a 4th person, and that 4th person was Jesus Christ himself. And they pulled them out of the furnace and they were all fully intact. And I was just really praying to God about this word, and I kind of felt like, how does it relate to my situation? How does it relate to like intimacy with God? And I feel like sometimes we always talk about stepping out in faith and what it means to step out in faith and taking a leap of faith, but I feel like sometimes as Christians, we don't really leave enough room for God to move. Like, we fill the gaps ourselves and then we're frustrated when we don't see God. And I feel like a massive part of my intimacy with God has been shrunk because I've been living life out of my own strength and out of my own ways. And I haven't really allowed myself to be put in the fire because I've always tried to fix things or found solutions to things, and I've maybe resisted things I felt convicted about for a while because I've wanted to almost be like, I can patchwork things over. And yeah, I just kind of felt like that was really on my heart. Like, if there is something you in particular, if there's a level that you can't grow in intimacy with God if you don't ever leave room for God. And that's basically the point I'm making. Like, those 3 Hebrew boys probably would have been terrified being put in that fire but can you imagine their assurance of their faith once they come out? Like, and it's scary because I'm not asking to be put in a refining fire. I'm not asking for God to now like come down and put me through that. But what I'm saying is I'm fully aware that in order to allow God into my life, I have to allow him to take over every aspect of my life and not be scared of having faith. Because, you know, I was talking to someone about this recently, but there's a difference between believing God and knowing God, in the sense of like, if you like know things, there's no need for belief because you know it. But if you believe in something and it's reaffirmed, it creates like a deeper belief and knowledge on another level. And so I don't know if any of that has made sense, but if you haven't read Daniel 3, read Daniel 3, because it is a very, very convicting story. And yeah, love it. Anyway, guys, I am going to carry on with my day now. So yeah, like I said, my friends are coming over. So yeah, I'm just going to probably start getting ready and yeah, chill. Good. Am I supposed to look? I'm good. You do that every single time you're in the vlog. Right, guys, so we got hungry. So Kanika and I have ventured out to the shop. I actually look at trying to use it really nice, so that's really awkward. I'm just not going to show you anymore in the vlog. Yeah. Right, guys, so Kanika and I have ventured out to the shops because I'm hungry. So we're going to go Caribbean shop and hopefully they have some food. I'm really praying they have jerk chicken because they want jerk chicken or oxtail. What are you going to get? Patty! Yum! Okay, let's not get run over.
You might as well be by yourself. I get it.
Is mad. Look. He said don't be shocked. He said don't be shocked.
5 hours later.
We are at the party. It is kicking off. I still have a surprise to be on, which is really awkward because it's his birthday and I should say hi. But he's homeless today, so he doesn't want to speak to his little cousin, you know. This is really dramatic. This is not what's happening. Shauna's upstairs, the boys are upstairs, mum and dad are upstairs. So no, let's go. Let's go party. I was staying in there. I didn't even talk about my lips. We're done with the party. It was so good. We're walking back to the car now. The car is really far. I don't know who parked it here, but my feet are hurting. I'm tired. Let's go. Alright guys, so I'm back home and I had such an amazing time with family at my cousin's birthday, but I'm finally back home and I'm absolutely shattered, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, I'll just quickly close off the vlog and say good night. I also didn't get to really show you guys my outfit just for this evening. My heels are downstairs, but I'll show you my top and my bottoms and then I'm gonna go to bed. So ignore my messy bed, but yeah, I wore this kind of corset with these jeans. Just ignore my messy room. But yeah, like I said, I'm absolutely shattered, so I am going to bed. But I hope you enjoyed my vlog. Bye.